Hey, sports world, how y'all doing? And welcome to another edition of The Facts with Mack. Now, I only got one question for you. Do you smell that? I need to clean that out. Yes, it is football season. That's right, the off season has departed and training camp has started. So what I like to do is I like to start a series of videos in which I predict which team will win each division. Now, since I'm from the West Coast, the best coast, I want to start off with the NFC West. Now, the team I want to start off by talking about is the San Francisco 49ers. Now, in my opinion, the San Francisco 49ers had one of the best drafts in recent memory. They were able to draft DN Solomon Thomas and middle linebacker Reuben Foster. These are two players, cornerstone players, where I believe you can build a franchise defense around. Now, in 3 years, I believe the San Francisco 49ers will have one of the best front sevens, if not the best, in the NFL, starting with Solomon Thomas and Reuben Foster. Now, I don't really have questions about the San Francisco 49ers defense. I and they have questions about their offense, okay? Now, Carlos Hyde is one of the most slept on running backs in the NFL. The guy is consistent with the ball in his hands. He's able to read the hole, he's able to hit the hole, he's able to pass block, he's able to do everything a running back is supposed to do. And I mean, who expects anything less from a running back from Ohio State? No, I don't have questions about Carlos Hyde. I have a question about that quarterback position. Who is going to be their starting quarterback? Is it Hoyer? Do you believe Hoyer can lead a team to the playoffs? Do you believe he is a franchise quarterback? Because I surely don't. And he's in competition with Matt Barkley, who hasn't really been given that much of an opportunity, but still, they're both not franchise quarterbacks. So, having questions at the quarterback position is not a good position to be in, which is why I have the 49ers positioned to finish fourth, dead last in the NFC West. I know, but that leads me to my next talk. My next team, the Los Angeles Rams. Whose house? Well, this is my house because you don't pay the bills in here. But still, Rams house. Yeah. All right. Now look, the Rams have been rebuilding for far too long, and I think their fans are ready to see this team actually make a push. Now, I don't have questions about this defense. Let me tell you something. If Aaron Donald is on your defense, it's going to be a good defense. They have great athleticism at the D-line and the linebacker position with Ogletree and Barron. I don't really have questions about their defense, except at the safety position and the cornerback position. I believe in Truman and I believe in LaMarcus Joyner, but I don't know about their safeties. Now, I want to talk about their offense. This is the second season of Jared Goff. Okay, this is going to be the first season where he's actually the starting quarterback, hopefully, because I'm hearing rumors out there that Mannion's looking a lot better, which is sad because Jared Goff was the #1 pick last year, so they expect a lot out of him. I believe with the moves that they made on the offensive line that Todd Gurley will be able to return to form and he'll actually be able to run the ball without getting hit in the backfield. So if Jared Goff can just go out there and not lose the games and be able to get the ball to Tavon Austin and Robert Woods, both athletic receivers, I believe the Rams can finish third in the NFC West, which is a step up from last season. Well, not really, because they finished third last season too, but it's still a step up. All right, now let's move on to the top 2-tier teams in this division, and everybody knows who they are: the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals, they, to me, have had one of the best rosters on paper in the NFL for the past couple of seasons. And in all honesty, I thought early on in the season that they would go into the Super Bowl, but they are just so inconsistent, and that inconsistency starts with Carson Palmer. It starts with their quarterback play. If Carson can go out there and be the Carson of old, this offense is unstoppable. You have Larry Fitzgerald out there wide, and you have David Johnson, who is one of the premier backs, if not the best back in the NFL currently. So if this offense can stay consistent, the Arizona Cardinals have a chance. But my questions lie on their defense. They just lost Tony Jefferson, one of the most underrated safeties in the NFL, to the Baltimore Ravens, but they still have Patrick Peterson. They have a good D-line, but I just worry about their linebackers. Now, when we talk about the Seattle Seahawks, as long as Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, Bobby Wagner, Michael Bennett are on that defense, I will not have any questions. They have showed the league that they are the premier defense, and they are consistent. Now, we go to the offense. What has been the Seahawks' Achilles heel? No pun intended. The Seahawks' problem is their offensive line. If they can get better production from their offensive line, then Russell Wilson will have more time in the pocket. And Russell Wilson is one of the smartest quarterbacks in the league, and he has Doug Baldwin out there, and he has a good young receiving core. Plus, he has Jimmy Graham at tight end, which is a quarterback's dream. So I believe Russell Wilson will have a better season than last season because the offensive line should play better than they did last season. And as for running back, who knows who they're going to have starting back there? No, seriously, like, who knows who they're going to have as starting running back? Okay, that doesn't matter. Whoever their running back is will be good enough because Russell Wilson is what will drive this offense. So, out of the Cardinals and the Seahawks, who do I think? I want to say the Cardinals don't disappoint their fans this season and they actually finish first in the division. But it is so hard for me to pick against the Seahawks because of that defense that they have. So I have the Arizona Cardinals finishing second in the NFC West, and I have the Seattle Seahawks finishing first in the NFC West. Yet again, that's right, the Seattle Seahawks, who play in the rain, will reign supreme over the NFC West. Alright, Sports World, I'd like to thank you for the bottom of my heart for keeping me company. Now, check back in for my other division winner predictions. Thank you. Have a great day. And football season is back, baby. Woo! Sorry, I just get excited. See you soon.